once again, people, welcome to yet another QC modification, exploration project, whatever you may call this thing. This time around, we're going to be checking out Realistic Weapons by Cameron Newham himself, the guy who, made a lot of Doom stuff back in the day, from West Australia. Also, by Von DeVos for the idea of an added weight. Anyway, It basically does a lot of different random things here. For one, it makes the weapons unreliable. They can jam or explode if overused. Oh god, I already like the sound of this one. This is what we need for the server. Yep, that's what I need right there. There's going to be more recoil on the grenade and rocket launcher. Spikes, rockets, and grenades. Let's see here. Well, let's actually check out, because there's a lot to this, actually. I probably should actually, try and check it all out at once. But yeah, let's actually, load this thing up and see what exactly he's talking about. Oh my god, we actually move slowly, don't we? Don't tell me we moved this. What the? We moved this slow? I hate this! This is evil! So here we are, my rocket launcher exploded from overuse. Brilliant. Did I mention that I can't really move fast? But yeah, you keep firing the grenade launcher and eventually explodes. So yeah, I need to say, really painful. Oh look, there we are. Actually, it looks like, depending on the gun you have, it's the speed you go at. Well, maybe it's the weapons that you hold. Oh dear god. Don't tell me it's the weapons you hold. The more weapons you hold, the slower you go, apparently. Dear god. Oh, I see, yeah, it's rockets specifically. So it's like, as you add more rockets, it's like, give R40. You move a lot slower now. I don't like that feature because you kind of need the ability to be able to play the level and whatnot, and rockets kind of are, necessary to the game and all. This might be useful in a deathmatch, but, single player, that's not exactly very playable. I like the things being able to explode feature. That's pretty evil. It's like, I'm going around shooting things with a shotgun, like, oh yeah, I kick butt, I'm amazing, die, die, die. And I just had the potential of possibly exploding. Except that, I just didn't have it explode there. But, you know what I'm trying to say, right? But there we are, it's jammed. Anyway, if you're in the water, the rocket launcher, spikes and grenades will slow down the water a bit. Not sure if that's the best pool of water to really test that out in, but, let's see here. Where's a good pool of water? E2 sure. Oh, great. This is a really promising patch when it crashes the game. So yeah, that's really bad. If it crashes the game, yeah, that's not promising at all. I'm going to have to look into what's exactly doing that one. But yeah, it's like not the biggest of deals in the world. But it is there. Is the thing. Swim upwards. So you see rockets leave a little bubble trail behind after they explode. Anyway, probably the reason this has happened is because of the teleporter thing. See, there was a patch for things that had this teleporter, but it didn't really work right. The original one. So yeah, it's like stuff can travel through teleporters, but it tends to crash the game when things go through teleporters. So yeah, it doesn't really work too well. So yeah, needless to say, weapons are not always reliable and can jam, and sometimes, in the case of large projectile weapons, explode. In addition, water is more resistant than air, and when large projectiles pass through it, it can produce bubbles. There's also a large kickback from shoulder-mounted projectile weapons. A shoulder? One wonders where the blowback happens at Crate Guy. No prizes for guessing where. So anyway, yeah, it's Quake in its original form did not have these. This patch inserts these things. The more you use a weapon, except the nail gun and lightning gun, the more it will cease to operate. You will cease to operate, or both. Except I don't think it happens with this regular shotgun. Oh my god, the regular shotgun is jammed! Oh god! That's evil. That right there is evil. Say I had a jammed gun and picked up another gun. What would happen? Like, would I get like my ability to get another gun, or would it like still be jammed? Because that would stink if I couldn't like ever get a gun again. You know. Let's see. Let's get like one. The shotgun requires a lot though before you run out. But yeah. As long as you're careful, it's basically business as usual. Basically, it just punishes you if you spam a lot. Which I do like. That's pretty evil. Except for the fact it doesn't seem to want to jam. I want it to jam. Oh god, those 15 rockets were enough to slow me down over a pit. That's evil enough. And this is why I hate that one feature. Anyway, as I was saying, I believe the super nail gun and the not the gun. Okay, so we're down here by the rocket launcher. Except now I can't kill myself with it. I need stuff to kill myself with. Quick, against this wall! Next to 100 health. I just need to get back over there and we can test this double-barreled shotgun feature and see if it like stays jammed or if like a new person would get it fine. Oh wait, that's right, it's a different gun. Well, I'm an idiot. I didn't really do that right at all. Yeah, oopsie daisy. Send grenade launcher under the stairs. Yep, there we are. Okay, let's see here. We want to like throw a bunch of grenades. Oh wait, nope. Bad idea. I haven't jammed the shotgun yet. I need to jam the shotgun first before I can do that. Because I need to make sure the double-barreled shotgun, if I got it jammed, we get unjammed, or is it going to stay jammed? Toe jam. There we are. I just picked up my double-barreled shotgun that I had. And I'm able to use it again. So yeah, it only stays with the person that has it jammed at the time being. And also a curious question, what happens if I like picked up another one? So like there's a double-barreled shotgun there. Then again, I don't think actually I can pick it up again. Yeah, see, this is a part of the problem. I can pick up a new gun, but the problem is it ends up jammed as well. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. I'd get still jammed. That could be a bit of a problem. Especially if you already have the guns in the level. Yeah, because then it ends up with all your guns being jammed. That sounds pretty problematic because, yeah, how exactly do you, like, fit your guns? There's no real way to fit your guns, people. So yeah, you can get them jammed, you can't really get them unjammed. And yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Like I said, you can do it by dying. Dying seems to be an answer. Stupid question, but what happens if I have a jammed gun and switch levels? Like, would it get unjammed? Because that could be, like, an interesting idea. Say, like, have this. Say I go to, like, exit 1. Wait, this isn't gonna work. I need to turn deathmatch off. So that way, Impulse 9 it. We're going to just go right to the medium one. Quickly, my dear friend. You see, a super nail gun works perfectly fine, doesn't ever jam. So yeah, there's that. The lightning gun is also very similar. So yeah, basically if it's made to rapid fire, it won't jam or anything, but otherwise, yeah. Anyway, if you switch levels, it works perfectly fine again, as you see. So that's a thing. So yeah, when you start a level, you always have good functional guns, basically. So if you respawn, you basically have it. So I'm actually pretty fine with that for co-op. That's actually pretty a nice little feature. I like it. Not the weighted rockets. That's not fun at all. But yeah, the jamming things is evil enough to make it work. That's definitely a thing that's promising. Anyway, let's see here. What's a good level? So, trying to think what is 100 health when I need one. Well, let's just go here. Why? Because I want to get to 100 health because it increases your speed slightly, apparently. See, I want to see this emotion. Not sure there's much of a difference, but yeah, it increases your speed slightly. Of course, I think we move at max speed already, so that's not much of a difference, now is it? So yeah, that's basically that. Anyway, you basically, the jamming's caused by overheating the mechanism. Nail and lightning don't overheat. In the case of a nail gun, the weapon is gas-powered, so one would not expect much overheating. If overused, a shotgun and super shotgun will jam for a small amount of time. I see, so it's actually not infinite. You can actually get the guns unjammed after a short amount of time. That's curious. I thought it was, you get it definitely jammed. So yeah, we have this. We're going to knock this down. It's jammed now. I can switch to my single barreled. As you see, I've already unjammed it. See, it's pretty quick to unjam, actually. But perhaps it's when you switch guns. But as you see, you don't want to jam the rocket launchers or whatnot at all, because those would just blow up. In most cases, you won't run into problems, but if you run around continuously firing your weapon, you'll see what it does. The grenade and rocket launcher will explode and kill you, so that's a thing. Die, 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 die. But yeah, that's basically all a thing. So yeah, you just run around, you shoot stuff with the shotgun. So yeah, you go around, you murder something, now your double-barreled shotgun's jammed. Die. Die. So you see, it seems to be a simple matter of switching to a different gun. As long as you switch to another gun and switch back, it seems to work pretty fine. As a general rule. So yeah, that's just the strategy for this one. So yeah, you Shoot, shoot, shoot. Continue shooting. And that way when we get jammed... There we are. It's jammed. I can't do anything with it. I switch to another gun, switch back. It's still jammed. But if I go to this, fire for 2 seconds, it's still jammed. Oh. It's still jammed. It's still jammed. This is problematic. Has one get unjammed? I switch this. I need more shells or something. Yeah, I could use some more shells, game. I mean, now I don't have enough ammo. I figured out how it fits the double-barreled shotgun. I just got rid of all ammo. This is a horrible idea in retrospect. As you see, it just takes a bit of time, but yeah, it always comes undone at some point. So yeah. Basically it's useful against like campers who hide on the top level or something and like keep spamming grenades endlessly. Basically, they won't do that stuff. I know people do this because I do it when I get the chance. So yeah, it basically means you can't just sit here and spam grenades endlessly down here. You have to like control it or whatnot. So yeah, let's see here. Anyway, with the recoil effects, you'll have to be a bit more careful, especially when standing near ledges of lava. Ooh, okie dokie. Oh yeah, it actually pushes us slightly back. Not much, but it does that. Wow. I like it already. That's evil. That's bloody evil. Very, very minor detail, but it's enough that I'm throwing it in there just because. That way you have the ability to slightly fall into lava. The grenade launcher especially is not effective over longer distances, but the rocket and spike weapons also are not. Nevertheless, although they are slowed but to less than half of their air velocity, they're still fast, so watch out. For the owner of a brand new rocket launcher, remember, the trail of air bubbles can give away your position in water. As you can expect, the more rockets you carry, the slower you will move. I still can't imagine anyone carrying 100 rockets without a small truck and a support team to pass them out. But this mod will bring a bit of realism to things. With 100 rockets, you only run about half your normal speed. Be warned, it also affects jumping. The less rockets you have, the faster you will move. Up to normal speed with only a few rockets. One advantage to weight increase is that the recoil effect is greatly reduced when using the rockets. So yeah, it's actually better to have less rockets if you want to have like less recoil effect. If you feel at a disadvantage with your increased weight, you can always dump rockets. Impulse 20 will dump half your rocket stack. Oh, that sounds pretty nice actually indeed. So it's like, I can't move around much, but if I do Impulse 20, that dumps half my rockets on the ground. Oops, Impulse 29. Of course, it's pretty useless because I just drop it right on the ground in front of me. So it's like I bind this H. See, I'm still just like picking it right back up. So this is pretty useless game. The only reason I got it to work was because it fell into the void and it's now gone forever. So somehow, because I accidentally got the game to glitch, I got it to work and I got the ability to no longer be moving slow. Needless to say, really, really terrible. I would never want to do that to anyone, but that's basically a thing. So yeah. If you're looking rockets around or whatnot and you're like moving a lot slower, like you're moving a lot slower right now, whatnot, you basically have a speed increase if you basically walk over that 100 health. So you'll be moving at like normal speed, you know, for a little bit of time with the 100 health. Effect is proportional to the percentage of health above 100. So yeah, it corrects teleports that projectiles can fly through them. Not sure if I like the idea of spikes going through, but it's in. Yeah, that's pretty much it or whatnot. Then there's a bunch of technical details. What else should you add to the patch? Sure. Let's see here. Average continuous firing, you know, it has like different ones or whatnot, and yeah, lots of different mechanics or whatnot for this thing that really we do not care about. Might be useful for the Wikaya, but not really useful for just describing here because it's rather technical and worthless. But yeah, it's like the shotgun requires 18 while the rocket launcher requires 8 and like decreases as you go down. So yeah, that's really the unreliability at random or whatnot. So it's like an average the number of times and it drops below a certain limit, so it basically would jam or explode. If you've been firing continuously and haven't had a jam, it'll pay to stop for half a second or so. So average time goes up. It'll basically jam for a fixed amount of time if you do get jammed. 2 seconds for the shotgun and 4 seconds for the super shotgun. If you try to fire them during this time, they will continue to jam. An appropriate message will be relayed to everyone if you have the rocket or grenade launcher or whatnot. So yeah, that's basically all that. There's supposed to be a click sound, a delay time and all that, but that's not been added to this particular one. Yeah. Anyway, water friction's about like 40% of the air velocity. Grenade launcher is pretty terrible, drop it near you. Yeah, the grenade launcher is a silly tool to use in the water. Use a nail gun or rockets. So anyway, the increased weight doesn't affect your turning ability, which it should, or the rate at which you fall, which it shouldn't. It will have an effect on all other motion. If you're used to carrying around 20 rockets, then you won't really notice a speed decrease. It kicks in a great deal above 30 to 40 rockets. You're basically a sit and duck at 90 rockets. So yeah, lots of different things and whatnot. It's fully documented, so you really shouldn't have like trouble figuring out all this stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. Lots of different little minor features here and there, but yeah, adds to a realistic experience. Not a big fan of the whole rockets thing. Like I said, that's really more for deathmatch, I'm assuming, because yeah, in co-op, that would really, really stink. But yeah, most of the features are rather unique, to say the least. Rather fun. The ability to have things jam on you and just that be a nightmarish feature that, you know, doesn't really happen too common if you're not trying to, like, overexert it. Like, it really is. If you're spamming it, it'll be a problem. But yeah, as a general rule, if you're not spamming it like crazy, you're not going to have this issue. So it feels rather fair. At the same time, it's a nice little additional thing that's just in there. Just for those players that happen to get that excessive and want to blow up everything. So they get reckless and decide just to blow up shoot over and over and over. This will be a bit more punishing for that, which is pretty nice. And the recoil thing is a similar thing. It's very, very minor. Not many people are going to notice it. But at the same time, it exists. So it's like if you have it happen, it's a little extra thing that's like there and makes it just that little bit more exciting. As for the rest, yeah, like I said, the whole backpack thing, the teleporters thing I don't care about. Bubble trail I might add just because it's there. If I can figure out what exactly is causing that one. All of it all depends on what exactly causes and the water one I'll try and change as well. So yeah, really the first 4 features or whatnot I'll try and add. Anyway, thank you all for watching as usual. It's been an adventure, and I guess I shall see you all next time.